The Creative Cloud empowers everyone to create anywhere, anytime, and with anyone. Today, we are going to look at a workflow specifically around the creation of sustainable packaging design. Earlier this year, we partnered with a customer and we helped them reduce the time taken from concept to shelf by over 50%. As an example, we are going to look at the redesign of a toothpaste product since we know how damaging this type of plastic is to the environment. So let's start with the concept stage. Here's where Fresco comes in, our painting and drawing app. You could use Fresco to sketch your concepts, equally you could use it to create brand assets. In this case, I'm using our unique live brushes to create a wave. Notice how it replicates the effect of water flowing on a page. Jumping ahead to the finished design, I'm just about to use a vector brush to create the brand name. The exciting thing about Fresco files is that they are cloud documents, which means I can now open them in Photoshop on the iPad. As you can see, all the layers I created in Fresco are preserved. From here, I can adjust things like brightness and contrast and so forth. I can also add text, and using the Properties panel, I can control things like tracking and leading. Once I'm happy with my label design, I will move on to building my product in Adobe Dimension. On my canvas, I have decided to use a simple tin model I found in Adobe stock. In my libraries, you'll also see a group of materials I found on stock, which I am applying straight onto the model. Our client loved this drag and drop approach because it allowed them to test what works best during the concept stage. I'm settling for this brushed steel material. Next, I am applying the label, again a simple drag and drop approach. This used to take our client about 2 days to achieve with competitor software, and I just did it in a couple of seconds. Jumping ahead, I have added a couple more assets to my scene which I will now publish online by generating a web link. This was great during the client's sign-off process, really speeding up their decision making. Next, I'm going to generate some marketing materials and use our AI to match the 3D elements to the 2D scene. It got me nearly there, so now I'm going to do some minor adjustments such as lighting and reflections. Once I'm happy with my scene, I will render this out to produce a variety of photorealistic images. Think about the time and money saved on photo shoots and retouching. Finally, I'm going to export my packaging to Adobe Aero, where I will be able to quickly and easily create an augmented reality experience. Here in Aero, I will load my assets from my Creative Cloud and start building interactions and animations. This usually would involve a lot of developers and 3D knowledge, whereas here, I'm just chaining commands together. It's that simple. You can also make objects clickable and link to an external site, where the assets we created earlier have been used as content. And there you have it, a complete workflow from concept to shelf using the Adobe Creative Cloud. We managed to simplify the workflow to speed up the process by over 50% and completely digitize it. This allowed our client to meet their sustainability goals quicker, replacing legacy products from supermarket shelves in order to reduce their impact on the planet.